Shalom YouTube, it's Mad Kelp. How y'all doing? Well, I figured I'd give you guys an update, let you know what happened, and we did COOHMP. We're out here in Oklahoma, so we are not on our property. We're living on the property of a friend of ours who's letting us use his trailer. So if you go back and you look at a couple of videos ago from I think it's February, there's a video called Watch, or not Watch, Where, and that shows you the trailer that we're in. So let me show you what our living conditions are like right now. So here's our front yard, and yeah, here's our trailer. We have been doing some upgrades and some improvements. We're putting a deck on it. Jay Johns is out with the tomato right now getting decking boards so that we can finish the deck off, or at least complete the portion that we framed out. So we have our tarp on here because it is, if you can see this at all, it is incredibly hot. It is 90s most days. We've got a couple of days of 88s, but mostly it is freaking hot. We are 11 feet from the sun. So that's been an adjustment. But other than that, it's been awesome. It really, really has. We built Oklahoma's second most famous outhouse. So let me show you this guy. This is our yeah, I know it's all janky. So this is our on-demand hot water system. We have a shower. We got a composting toilet. So we're good to go from that end. This is some of our stuff. 99.9% of our stuff is in storage in the local city. OPSEC, I'm not going to tell you where that is. But yeah, so it's been a little bit weird. Downsized a lot. I probably threw out 3/4 or better of the stuff that was in the lair, other than the food and my equipment and my stuff that I moved down here. And that was an amazing experience of figuring out what you actually need and what you're holding on to and why. And there was boxes and boxes and bags of stuff that I didn't need, and nobody else was attached to it. So it went. So here we are, and it's me and Jay Johns in this 30-foot trailer with my 3 cats, and air conditioning runs 24/7 because it's just flipping hot. We've got some news that we'll talk about in a while, but we're here, and life is good. We've got to fellowship with the tribe. We've got to go to a couple of Shabbats with the tribe and fellowship, and that has been awesome. Today's the 5th. We got to go do fireworks with the tribe last night, which was again awesome. It's an incredible difference to have people. We had some people when we were up in Pennsylvania, but not like this. And I would put this in the stand, but my I don't know what you call it, the thing that you clip your phone into that goes on a tripod, that broke in transit, so I need to get a new piece for that. But it has been amazing having people here, having people of the same faith, and the same mindset, the same work ethic, and the same values, and it's different. I was reasonably happy back in Pennsylvania, but there was a loneliness there that I didn't even realize. So down here, it's on the property with a bunch of other believers, a bunch of other people who do the same thing, and it's all hands on deck all the time. It's, hey, I'm going out to the store. Do you need anything? It's, hey, I've got. Does anybody have this piece of equipment and that piece of equipment? It's, yeah, I'll be right. I've got it. I'll be right over. Hey, do you need a hand with this? Hey, do you need a hand with that? So it's been pretty fairly awesome doing that, and that's only going to get better and better as we get more integrated into the tribe, I guess. So here's my front yard. A couple of acres of pasture, some goats in the background, guinea hens, chickens, very cool wildlife. Yeah, so just a quick update, letting you know what's happening. You know, I'm working still, working for the trailer. We were able to run an internet cable from the guy who owns the land from his house to the camper. And so I'm still working, still doing that stuff, and then realizing more and more that this work thing is probably going to interfere with my homesteading. But there'll be news on the homesteading. I'll keep you guys updated on the progress we make with the camper and with the improvements and all of that fun stuff. So just wanted to let you know where we were, and that the COOHMP was accomplished, and we're here. Both of our houses sold. They sold at the absolute top of the market. As a matter of fact, it was probably a week after my house sold that the market, the real estate market out in Pennsylvania tanked. So, we both came down here with a couple of shekels. We've been able to buy stuff, the stuff that we've needed. We've probably spent, after today, close to $2,000 on lumber doing improvements. And this is a landing pad. So what we're doing is we're doing these improvements for the landowner, and then once we do our thing and get on a different piece of land, this will be an improved landing pad for the next set of people who come in here and need to. Since we've been here, there's been 2 other families that have been moved in. Not on this property, but on properties around. So the tribe is growing. The father is calling his people to the Ozarks, and yeah, we're here, and the voice is loud. So I would suggest, if you've got that calling, I know I waited 2.5 years to get the go voice, but if you get the go voice, go. And if you're praying for the go voice, start packing. Because once the go voice happens, it's time to go. Because, you're watching Bear, and you're watching PJ, and you're watching all the other folks that you watch. Time may be getting short. Yeah, so we'll see. I can't wait to get the porch finished and get stuff done so I can start doing canning again. I gave away most of the food that I had at the house that was canned to various brothers and to my ex, and so she can feed my kids in case something happens. But I'm looking forward to getting back into the swing and getting my freezers out of storage and start putting stuff away and building up yet another stockpile. We've got enough food in buckets to last us probably 3 years between the 2 of us. But there's food all over. There's sheep and cows and chickens and guinea hens, and there's all kinds of food. So it's not like we'll go short, but it's me. I like to make sure that I get my own stuff. So yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. But just a little comment saying we made it. We're here. So go do stuff. Shalom.